This little guy has super long feet, and even though she's coming along quickly, Ray's gonna work his magic here. Well, this is something I didn't think we were gonna do today, but Bea's like, I wanna just jump on her. Considering it's the first time, I just jinxed it. Hey guys, it is a beautiful day on the farm. I love when we get a Saturday that's nice like this. But the time has arrived to tell you guys that these two little rescue yearlings that we got are going to greener pastures. I hesitated to tell you just because I knew you were anxious for this story, and I thought I'd kind of keep it a surprise. But we've got my farrier coming today, and they've never had their feet done, and I hope it's not a rodeo, but we feel like we ought to at least get their hooves trimmed a little bit before they head to the state of, should I tell you? These two are heading to Nebraska. Isn't he cute, guys? And I forget what the new owner's gonna call him. The new owner's name is Jody, and she's been wonderful to work with. And she actually sent some cute little halters. So Jody, look at that. I put the halter on this guy. This is the first time they've been tied up. And when they were tied up at first, they weren't too thrilled, but they're doing really good now. So these hooves are not in great shape at all. They're just kind of crooked, and I'm so grateful that Ray's coming because he's so good at helping me with these young horses that have never been messed with before. But then there's this guy, and look at his front hooves. They are terrible. That's what neglect does. See, I don't know that you can tell, but sorry, that should go down about the same angle as the leg. Anyway, not in great shape at all. Today will not fix everything. Oops, sorry. Today will not fix everything, but it will get everything started. Then I've got to get these two to the vet for Coggins tests so they can cross state lines. And that's about all I'm gonna be able to do with these, just because Jody is very aware that they need some TLC, they need to be taught to lead. She knows they need additional hoof care. She's been very understanding, but I told her I did want to at least get them haltered, and I wanted to start their farrier work. And she sent, like I say, a brand new halter for both of them. I already had that older halter on this one, so today after we're done, we'll swap it out for the nicer new halter that was sent by Jody. So we're gonna take you along today as Ray comes to the farm to help me out with these two, as well as some others. He's gonna help me with some other stuff too. I pulled Ombre out just to let him be tied and be by the other horses today. And his hooves are still looking good from when Ray helped me with those. But hasn't he come a long ways, guys? I think he looks amazing. Also, guys, I found a home. Instead of calling him Marshmallow like they did, I've been calling him S'mores. Some of you gave me some really fun names, but he's not gonna stay on the place long. I found him a new home already, and I'm excited for this family. They're coming to get him today. All along, I was more excited to have Chocolate on the farm because she's gonna have a baby, and that's her son right there, and he's not castrated yet. And so it was either start paying a lot of money to get him castrated and things, or let someone else have the time and expense to take care of him. He's a cute little thing, and I'm so excited that I found him a good home, and they're coming to get him here today. But Chocolate is just a sweetheart. I wish I could show you how short she really is. So I'm kneeling down, and she's just tiny, but she's sure got a big belly, and I'm excited for her to have a baby. They thought it would be in May, but she sure has a big belly already, so it'll be fun to watch. Ray's here. We're also going to get Nugget trimmed up. So that's what you do on a Saturday, especially when the Farrier comes. You get as many projects as you can done, and hopefully we'll get Chipper trimmed and maybe some shoes on her front feet. We got all kinds of stuff going on. We got our friends here riding horses, and the Farrier's coming, and so is our friend that's gonna pick up s'mores. And I got a young man that wanted to do some work, clean up stuff for me. So this is a productive day. I'm excited. Okay guys, Garrett and Jasper are here, and they're the ones gonna get s'mores. Thank you. And I asked what they're gonna do with s'mores, and I'll let him tell you here in just a second. But we got an idea for loading s'mores here in just a sec. So Garrett, tell him again what you want to do with this little pony.
He's gonna be a little junior rodeo horse for my girls. We're gonna do bell racing, probably some goat tying off of here, and some pole bending as well.
That's so cool. How old are your girls?
6 and 7.
That is so.
And then the one that just turned 3.
That is so fun. All right, so here's our little plan. We're gonna hopefully see if we can pull Chocolate up on there. Come on, Chocolate. You got it. Good job. If you want to just hold her there for a second. And then we're gonna see if s'mores, they called him Marshmallow, but because of the brown, I'd like to call him s'mores instead. All right, let's see. If he saw where his mom was, I think we'll be all right. Okay, go join your mom. Let's go.
Yeah, buddy.
Good job, perfect. All right, so now we're gonna put a halter on s'mores and tie him up in there so we can back his mom out. Look at this, guys. S'mores is getting a halter on for the first time, and couldn't be going to a better place. These guys know horses, and he's gonna train it so his little girls can ride. And he said he'll send us updates, so we're super excited. And once we get him with a halter, we can tie him up, and then we can get his mom out. All right, we'll back her off and be good to go. Awesome, let's go, Chocolate. You did so good. And s'mores is heading to a new home. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
And here's their future rodeo man. Look at that. What a cute little guy. All right, well, thank you.
Thank you.
So this is Tony and Janelle, and Tony and I rode on the Pony Express together, and he's like, hey, I've caught the bug again. I want to get my own horse. And so he's checking out Cowboy, and Cowboy's one that we've kept around because he's so dang gentle. We thought he may be a fun project to hold on to. He's had 30 days of professional training. He's been castrated. He's put on about 100 pounds.
At least.
And he just looks really good. So So Tony, what was the best part of that Pony Express ride?
You know, the food was pretty good. I wouldn't say it was that, and the camaraderie. Lots of great guys I met, and I rekindled friendships that I haven't seen. You know, I knew Alan from years ago.
30 years ago. You and I haven't changed at all in 30 years. Though.
No, nothing has happened in 30 years. But really, that just I mean, too, you know, the countryside of Arizona, just phenomenal riding through. We had every kind of thing, didn't we? We had.
Oh, it was beautiful.
We had snow. We were going through Heber, and everything. It was quite the ride. I think just in the whole experience, we had the parade. We have, you know, getting. Even we were doing autographs and stuff. That was the weirdest thing. I never had
That was your favorite part.
Yeah, yeah. I'm kind of missing that. No one's come up and asked me for my autograph since the ride.
All these people just kind of like, oh. But no, it was more because it was kind of a dream come true for me. When I first heard about it, I just thought that is something I really want to do someday. And when it came up an opportunity, I couldn't pass. So I think that was it. It was just having that neat experience. That was great.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
So they're considering cowboy, and I told Tony that gray horses sometimes can turn white, and he pulled his hat off and said, well, that's happened to me over the years too. So but there you go, guys. We'll let you know what they decide, but don't you think Cowboy's looking great? He's got a lot bigger than when we first got him, so he's a pretty horse. The day is warming up, feeling great. It was so fun to see Tony and meet his wife, Janelle, and they're gonna think about if they want Cowboy. I actually kind of hate to see Cowboy go because I love that horse, but I have too many, and as I tell you all the time, the goal of getting these rescues is to get them to good homes. And so if I can get him to a good home, that would be awesome. Well, Ray should be here anytime, and by the time we're done with everything we're trying to fit in this Saturday, this may have to be 2 videos, but I hope you're enjoying this crazy Saturday on the farm. All right, so it's so good having McKenna and Bea here, and they're gonna see, because we heard that this black horse was trained to ride at one time, so they're gonna put a saddle on and just kind of see how she acts. She's acting fine, isn't she? I'd go ahead and cinch her up and just see, and then lead her around and see how she does. This is fun to see her do so well. I can't remember what the previous owners called her, so what would be a good name for her? I'm trying to talk Bea into getting this horse. I think it'd be a fun project. So we just went ahead and put a pad on, or a blanket. I guess this is called a pad, huh? And she's doing really good. It's been 5 years since she's been ridden, according to the people that I got her from. And so we're just impressed that she's acting so gentle. She's a cool horse. She's doing fine with the saddle on. She didn't start bucking or anything. That's awesome. All right, Bea, take off, jump on her. Well, this is something I didn't think we were gonna do today, but Bea's like, I wanna just jump on her and see how she does. She's sure acting like she's okay. She moves around a teeny bit, but there's a lot of horses that would move around. Look at that. You want me to Look at that, guys. 5 years since she's been ridden last, and she's being ridden today. Bea, you're brave. She definitely doesn't act afraid. But she doesn't neck rein, it doesn't seem like, does. I mean, sorry, it's hard with that halter. She still kind of plow reins a little bit, but I'll bet if you went for a long ride out by the Badlands with the other horses, she'd be totally good by the time you got back. Well, that's awesome. What do you guys think of this horse? What are some good names to call her? And what do you think of Bea and her willingness to get on a horse that hadn't been ridden in 5 years? That's pretty cool. And McKinnon here is a service missionary, and we're gonna miss her because she's getting transferred to another area, and she's helped us out so much. And the horses, they're gonna miss her. So you better come back and visit. So, well guys, look who's up first to be trimmed. We got Nugget taking her turn. She wasn't cooperating right at first, but Ray is so good with these colts. And this is a filly. She's not a colt, so some people say you can't call them colts, but colt oftentimes is a generic term for a younger horse. But officially, or formally, a young female is a filly, and a young male is a colt. Nugget is a filly. She's doing really good now that Ray spent about 30 minutes working with her and just calming her down, and she's doing really good now. Farrier day on the farm. We have such a great farrier around here. It's such a blessing. Sure appreciate Ray. All right, look who's, go ahead and give her some slack. Yeah, there you go. Good job. These boys are learning how to ride on Chipper. She's the best. Okay, this pony doesn't even lead yet, but we kind of put some pressure from behind and got it over here. We're gonna tie it up and we'll see how this goes. It's the first time, but it's actually doing quite well. Ray is amazing at working with these babies. So Jody, they won't be trained to lead very well, and their feet won't be perfect, but they're sure getting a good start. Look at this, this is crazy. After just working with it for a few minutes, he's got the hoof picked up. Now he's doing the back hooves. I can't believe it. I should have videoed getting it out here. The colt doesn't lead at all, but it's doing really good. Now for the other side, let's see how she does, or he does. Doing pretty awesome, considering it's the first time. I just jinxed it, but doing pretty dang good. He's practically falling asleep on your back. About half hour ago you told me you couldn't get on. Now look at you. Pretty awesome. All right, Shane, can you do it?
Hopefully.
All right, let's see it. You're a little shorter, but don't ever tell yourself you can't. Just figure out a way, right?
Because he did it earlier.
Oh, he got it. He's got it.
The one
Oh,
thing is that I had
good
to push him up by
job.
his butt earlier.
All right. Wow. He's even learning to lead, especially if I follow behind him. Come on. Good job. All right, you can just let him go there, Tatum, and we'll grab the other one. Tatum was on the regional championship basketball. Hey, no, go ahead and leave him tied up there. All right, so it's nice having Tatum here because I can walk behind, and Tatum's strong. Look at this, he acts like he's leading. All right, we're gonna go come right over here, Shane, so be careful. This would be easier to tie, actually. You could just clip this on and then Tatum acts like it's no problem. Nice having these strong boys. Good job. I can't believe it. Tatum's already kind of got this little guy leading a little bit. Isn't that awesome? So this little guy has super long feet. And even though she's coming along quickly, Ray's gonna work his magic here. And we'll see how quickly he learns to give him his feet. But these hooves are really neglected. It's sad when you see one that's this bad. It's amazing. Ray just kind of messes with them for a little bit. And before long, they calm right down and let him pick up their feet. It's amazing. People have said, why aren't you helping when Ray comes? And I've offered help, but Ray's like, nope, I got it. He likes training these babies and does an amazing job at it. Can't wait to see the improvement with this one's hooves. So good, there you go. You can kind of see it settle down and submit, and it's like, okay, I'm done. Pretty awesome. So once he kind of trains them for a little bit and gets them to calm down, then he puts a rope around their legs. And pulls it up. It's just amazing. So cool. This colt this morning when I caught it was absolutely petrified and so nervous, and now look at it. So cool. Look at this trick. He pulls up the foot, the right foot, I'm sorry, the front foot, and then reaches back and desensitizes the back. It's incredible. These are so long, he's gonna have to take 3 different times around because the nippers only take so big a bite, and so these are just so long. It's crazy. It's gonna walk so much better. Sorry if you hear the zip line in the background. So the boys that are here riding the horses, our neighbor boys, are playing on the zip line over there. Man, that already looks so much better. That's crazy, Ray. Just after about 1.5 times around, it looks so much better. Guys, I cannot believe that this little rescue horse, this little pony, year-old, super neglected his hooves, never had been haltered, and look where it's at just after working with it just a little bit. Guys, look at that. Look at one compared to the other. And this one was the worst one. But that is crazy, the difference. Looks so good. Guys, look at this transformation. From this to this. Looks so good. Look at this, guys. Look how much better this little guy looks. And now he's practically broke the lead and just doing awesome. So Jody, we're excited. They're headed to Nebraska, and you're gonna have some awesome little ponies thanks to Ray and all of his help. Guys, this has been a busy, awesome day. Thanks to Ray. We've got a bunch of the horses are trimmed, and he's gonna put shoes on the front end of Chipper. That's just how I choose to do it. She has one hoof that splits, and you can see it split there. Oh, come on, Chipper. You can see it starting to split a little bit. Right, where is it? Oh, sorry, right there. So I keep shoes on our front end. But it's been a great day. Thanks for coming along, guys.